Now you go, Bo. Why can't we win? Now knocked down by Nyquist. In fire scores! Gustav Nyquist!
Even though that was a wicked goal by the Swedish team, 2 minutes left into the first period. See, the game ended up tying 1-1 between the Swiss and the Swedish. Now we look at second period.
That was blocked by Yossi. 15 seconds to go on the power play. In comes Fire. Shoot, score!
Amazing goal by the Swiss, and they had the lead between 2-1.
Larson in the boards. There's the quick up, and Myers got plenty of room. That's a terrific shot. Gets bumped by Lukasandr. Ekman Larson back with it. Feeds it across. Benedetto reshot scores!
And exactly 5 minutes left in the second period, as you saw this highlights right here. Sweden had a 1 minute power play, and they finally scored. They tied things up between the game. You know, like, here's where it all starts to get interesting, as if we keep watching the whole thing. And before I show you guys this side of the highlights, like, just to let you guys know, it's overtime, and the game was 2-2. The whole third period was scoreless. And Switzerland had so many scoring chances, they could have had this game won. And going into the overtime, it started with 20 minutes into the overtime. And Sweden could have had that game won during overtime. They had too many scoring chances. Switzerland was playing hard defense. Like, they played amazing defense. They perfected playing defense without letting Sweden score. They could have scored. They could have ended up winning the game. Also, Switzerland. It could have went both ways. But what a hard work the Swiss team did. Like, exactly like if you're watching this overtime highlights now. As you can see, there's exactly 4 minutes left into the overtime. As I could keep playing the sun.
Works in. Drops it back for Kukan. Team Kukan works in. Has the room. Centers it. Oh, what a chance. Fiala shoots. Nilsson gets down. Fiala has and the puck stays out.
See, that was a real heartbreaker if you ask me during that whole game. Like, it was an amazing save by the Swedish goalie, but from this guy right here, Fiala, the Swiss hockey player, he could have been the game hero of that game in the gold medal match. And finally, Switzerland could have had that gold medal. Finally, they deserve all these years they never won a gold medal. Like, that's what really threw me off, you know. That really broke my heart. I couldn't believe it, you know. Like, I was going nuts. I was hoping, like, Switzerland would have captured the gold that time. But as you could keep watching as what's going on.
Moves it ahead to Backlund. In comes Michael Backlund. Drops it back for Adam Larson. A rolling puck. Shoots at the goal. Right off the post, but time winding down.
And exactly before the overtime just finished right here, as I was showing it to you guys, there was 5 seconds left into the overtime. Exactly 5 seconds. As you can see here, there was 5 seconds. The Swedish player shot the puck and hit the post. So luckily, you know, the Swiss, they survived through the overtime. Both teams did, actually. It could have went either way.
Backlund drops it back for Adam Larson. A rolling puck. Shoots at the goal. Right off the post, but time winding down. And this game will go to a shootout.
Now, as if we're going to the shootouts now, this was the real heartbreaker for Switzerland.